What's going on, guys? Coach Kiki here.
And Assistant Coach Becky.
And we are back for prep update number 8. Yes, so it's been 8 weeks of prep updates from us. So, hope you guys are not
Much
getting...
more than 8 weeks of prep.
I know. Hope you guys are not getting bored.
You better not be. We've been throwing curveballs.
Yeah, last week we announced doing the Nashville Fit Show. So that's kind of what we're going to go over today. And just a little recap of our weekend, what we both did for the show, and yeah, what we're working on next. So I don't know. But yeah, so we just got back from the Nashville Fit Show. That was August the 20th. And Becky did that show last year.
Yes, our first show together.
Yes. So it was really cool to just go back to that show and me compete as a pro, and then have Becky compete as well on the NPC stage. So it was a good team show for Boss Bodies. There was myself and Nicole on the pro stage, and then we had I had Becky and Hillary Johnson, and then Coach Janelle had several athletes, and Lacey had a couple athletes, and then Coach Casey also had a couple athletes. So it was a
big team show.
It was a big team show. Coach Stassi was there, my posing coach, and one of my other clients, Cindy, she actually came up and helped with the glam. So and Megan, yes,
Megan came to see us.
Yeah, one of my other athletes, Megan Funk. She's a national level competitor. She won the overall at that Indiana show earlier this year. So we kind of wanted to have her down to just. She had an open weekend, and we wanted to see her before North Americans next weekend, or next weekend, whatever. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So, so going into, the show, we'll start on Wednesday. I don't know if you want to go through what you did.
So on Wednesday, we started giving me more food. So I had a burger and fries from Culver's, obviously. And then Thursday, we added more carbs in. So we did 270 carbs that day. That was a travel day. And then Friday, we did 320 grams of carbs. That was fun.
Which you could have done more.
Yes. But we know that now for the next show. So Saturday was show day. I tracked everything that I ate until after the show.
Yeah.
And I think it was at 340 carbs or something.
Yeah.
Just tried to keep me full that day, full looking, not full stomach.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for show day this was a huge show. So it was a female only show, but there were a lot of competitors. I mean, huge. For the pro stage alone, there were 34 open pros, and then they also had a master's division as well. So I don't even know what time you got on stage.
After 1.
We made the Buff Bunny launch. That was that was low-key our biggest concern going into this show. We were like, oh my God, why does Buff Bunny have to have the launch on show day? And literally it on a normal show, she might have been on stage at that point. But the good thing is I was already off stage and we had plenty of time.
It was 12:45 and I was like, we're going to make the Buff Bunny launch. We have to, we're going to be able to do this.
Yeah, and I was paying attention to my athletes. And then I was like, oh my God, I need to look at my list. I need to get myself prepared.
And then we both had a little bit of wine at this point, which was probably not helpful. I mean, it was great.
Yeah. It was a good adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
But I'm also glad we did have plenty of time after the adrenaline rush until you got on stage.
Yeah.
That's why you were burning through all those carbs.
Yeah. I was just nervous.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. I still didn't get everything, but we got good.
She literally like placed an order and then came back and placed another one.
Immediately afterwards,
she wasn't
because
trying to lose anything.
Yeah, I'm like, well, at least I have this stuff in my cart ready to go, order, and then go back. And then thankfully, we got what we wanted. Anyways.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have those closed for North American.
Yes.
In 11 days.
So yeah, back to the show.
That was an important.
You guys got on stage at what, like 2:30 or something?
When I was lining, so the night show was supposed to start at 4. When I was in line, the expediter was like, it's 45 minutes till the night show starts. So it was like 3:15.
Yeah. So it's hard. Those show days are hard to navigate to keep someone like Becky, who will just start burning through food full without like just feeding her so much, because we get up so early and we need to start feeding. And then goodness gracious, you were just we could have fed you even way more.
She tells me now I was falling flat, but she didn't tell me that on the day off.
There's not much we can, when you're burning through that food, it's just like, oh shit, we have to just keep going and keep going. And but I mean, there was nothing that I could have done, I don't think, in those few hours to grow the glutes that we needed to.
No, but unfortunately not. But so I ended up getting second in my class. It was really good though. They moved me right to the center, and then they switched me with this other girl that she looked really good. So it was a really competitive class, way more competitive than the class last year. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I feel good with that placing, and there's no motivation like getting second place. So.
Yeah, I mean, and you like definitely got noticed. You were on the end. They immediately moved you to the center, and they kept you there for a while.
Yeah.
And then I think her name was Belinda. Mm-hmm. They moved her in. She had great glutes, yes. So I couldn't.
We can't say that.
Yeah, we can't. It was boring. we tried our best in between prejudging and finals to grow some pretty big glutes, but the pancakes just
we get back to the Airbnb. She's like 100 grams of protein or pancakes and 3 ounces of protein now.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean overall, I think like night and day difference from last year. Even though last year you placed first, like this year, like you blew your last package out of the water. You had such just a more mature look. Mm-hmm. Even with your presentation, you were on fire. Literally.
I loved it. It felt so good to be back on stage and like to have the confidence level that we've been building. Like,
yeah, the confidence by far is what we needed. What I wanted to see the most from you is like you deserve to feel that way. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll go through my week and then we can go through like the rest of the weekend. So Wednesday, I also had Culver's, so we got our Culver's date again. And then, like she said, Thursday was a travel day, so we got up early and did our last workout fasted, and then Preston drove us to Nashville.
That was when we told him I was
we thought it would be funnier than what he actually, like, took it as, but
you'll see that reaction in our
recap
blog
video. Yeah. So Thursday, I think we started lowering protein and adding in carbs, and I don't know. We didn't. I think we may not have added carbs. We added fat, I think. That's when she started, like, fat loading. But Thursday was pretty much the same. It's the same meals I was eating since the start of peak week on that following Wednesday. And then we just kind of either added in more cream of rice or more nut butter or whatever, both Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a different peak for me than what I have done in the past. But I can tell you I am ready to not eat cream of rice. I mean,
Yeah.
I like cream of rice, but if you can't, like, I don't know,
Spice it up.
or I don't know, eating it multiple large, as much carbs as I needed to be eating in all cream of rice is a lot.
Cream of rice paste.
Yeah, my paste. And yeah, show day Saturday, pretty much just standard, I guess, a couple meals in the morning, and then pros went on at 10:30 was when the Masters started. Then I got on stage probably like 11 or so.
Yeah.
And I was in second call-outs.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember. I'm like,
shut up. Oh my gosh.
I was just trying to think. So yeah, I got second call-outs. So that was good. It was I've been in front of these judges before, both Sandy and Mo. I freaking love Mo so much. So just seeing her and Sandy, just their beautiful faces smiling back at you is always feeling good.
Sandy's so easy to smile at.
I know, because she's just so...
I love it.
Yeah, she's just so cute. And then Attila, or whatever, she was also judging too. So, I mean, she's just drop dead gorgeous. So I'm like, I will gladly look at you while I'm posing. But yeah, so... Kiki the Stallion version 1 came to play.
She did.
Yeah, so we had a new suit from Kitty. It was just an all blue suit this year. I loved it.
It looked so good on
yeah. We may be switching things up soon, but we'll see. And then Coach Lacey, my best friend, she actually did my makeup for that show. So that was kind of like the biggest changes that I needed to make from last year was like my presentation and just overall glam. So I definitely added some muscle in the off season, and I could tell in my shape, which was nice. And definitely some other people noticed as well, who have seen me on stage in the past who like aren't like associated with me, but it's nice to hear that from other people. First show, you can't really have too many expectations, so I'm just ready to bring Kiki the Stallion version 2 this next weekend in Charleston. So I'm excited to go back to Charleston. But show day came and gone. I ended up placing 13th out of 34 girls or whatever. My first show last year, I got 15th, so we're stepping it up a little bit, which is what we want, both in placing and just being a better competitor, both with everything, how you peak, your presentation, your support system, who you have,
backstage with you.
Yes, that was probably my favorite part of show day, honestly.
So
yeah, it was nice to have just being back there with you.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird though, because I'm like, I kind of need to relax, but then I'm like, what do you look like?
Yeah.
But overall, it was good, and I liked being able to just see you in person constantly, and just know kind of like what we need to do going into North Americans.
Yeah.
Because you're.
That was the biggest, I'm so glad that we did this show, because that is going to help tremendously with North Americans.
Yeah.
Which is the important one.
Yeah, just overall, getting the dust off.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's
I stumbled a couple times on stage, and, that was good, this is what I need to do for North Americans.
Yeah, and I think just, overall, like, have your first show, it's hard to go in with those expectations, because, like, even for myself, like, I've competed so much, but it's like that first show is still like, oh, I'm not like, am I doing this,
Right.
and then I think going into this show and the rest of my shows this season, we'll
ready.
continue to get
Yeah.
better. So
show day night.
yes,
We had Five Daughters Bakery donuts, cronuts,
Oh.
whatever you want to call them. So good.
it was so good.
Oh my gosh. She's had them before, but I hadn't. I ate that thing. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I had a champagne, and then we went and got hot chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, Preston and Megan were on dinner patrol because I didn't want to figure it out, and I just said I wanted a hot chicken sandwich. And it was in this like hotel restaurant, which I was expecting.
So cute.
Yeah, it was so cute, and like it was not busy.
No, yeah, that was amazing.
And we got our
Food
food
came so
really
fast.
quickly. So
Thank God.
bless.
Thank God.
But that was such a good sandwich. You could tell it was hand breaded.
Yeah. Fries could have been better, but
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
they can't all be Thurman's
oh my
fries.
God. Yes. So yeah, we did that Saturday night, and then
Went to bed. Oh, also I had like I want to say it was like 4 cups of banana pudding at least that my friend Colby made me, and yeah, that was what I was craving last year, and I was still craving it this year. So she
Yeah.
made me some, and it was good. Even Kiki.
I had a
some.
bite, and it was really good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And she usually doesn't like indulge like that, so
No, I had a few bites.
yeah.
But it's back to work
Back
for
to
both
work.
of us.
Yes.
So yeah, Sunday was a travel day. So Preston, God bless his soul,
Seriously.
drove us back
Very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. Yeah. So
Me and Preston got McDonald's that morning. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle and a hash brown. Amazing.
yeah.
And then she's like asked me if I wanted to track my macros, and I was like, I don't really know. Like I don't want to like try to fit all this stuff into my day and like go overboard. So I had McDonald's and then my regular food, and then I had a few lemon almonds and fluff, like marshmallow fluff on one of my rice cakes.
Yeah.
Really went ham there.
Yeah. I think that's like, it was, I don't know if she was doing this just because like not intentionally, but just like doing this because like I was there, but I was so impressed with you, and I have been.
I was impressed with me.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing like, obviously that helps having you there, but
Yeah.
also I have nationals in third.
True, you have important things
Yeah.
to worry about.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Definitely a mindset shift for me.
Yeah, which is awesome.
It is for sure.
And yeah, so for her, we're just paying attention to her every single day. Going into North Americans, we just need to fill out, keep it tight, and focus on glutes and shoulders.
Yeah.
We know your posing and presentation is going to be there, so we upped food a little bit on our plan, and we're just going to continue monitoring what we need to do to bring you in at your best. Gonna reevaluate some peaking things just to make sure we are staying full and we are bringing you in full, and we don't have to just feed you.
Right.
feed you. Which, you know, sometimes like in prep you think, oh my God, that sounds amazing, but then when you're actually getting to like that Friday and Saturday of the show, like it's almost like for some people, I mean, I'm always on, but like for some people it's like, oh fuck, like I like all this food, like blah blah blah, like I don't want to eat all this. So like in prep you're like, oh my gosh, I could eat all that food, and then on the day before the show I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to eat this.
Right. Like, I mean, I was definitely hungry, but
Yeah.
like at the end of the day on show day, like I could have pumped up with another muffin or whatever before getting on stage. But I was like, I would rather have my donut. Like, you're, like, honestly kind of full after show day. And then, like, I used Fireball before I went on stage. So that, and then the wine, like, you're just kind of full at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure not to overdo it.
Especially if you're, like, not everyone's like that, but all the people who can eat a lot who need to eat a lot going into the show. But everyone's different, and everyone has a different kind of mentality. But yeah, so that's what we're doing with her. And then for me, I'm obviously back in peak week, so we leave again on Thursday for Charleston. I'm super excited. It's another team show. It's going to be a more intimate team show. I think there might be more staff than competitors,
which will be fun.
But so there's me, Nicole, on the pro stage, and then I have 2 clients, Trisha and Jacqueline, competing. So I'm excited to see Jacqueline again. She's been with me since last April, I think. We've done 2 national shows last year, so this will just be like our kind of different, our first like regional show. Yeah. So I'm excited. She's bringing in a really good package. Her pictures this morning, I was excited about. Her suit is gorgeous, like red velvet. It's beautiful, with like gold accents. So I'm super excited. She's gonna look like a little, I don't know, princess. That's what I was gonna say. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't want to go too much into detail about what I'm doing this week, just because I'm just not. She's focusing. I'm focusing. I'm in robot mode and just doing whatever I'm told to do and making it happen. Because I like she said, like second place is good motivation. Like I'm not happy. Like 13th place is amazing, and I will never take that away, but like that's not what I want. It's not what I want for myself, and it's not what I want for, myself. Yeah. So onward and upward. I'm excited. 2.0 Kiki the Stallion.
We have so much fun stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Wish us luck on our 10.5-hour drive on Thursday though. And Sunday.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And Godspeed.
Yes. Do we want to do a rapid fire too?
I mean, it's maybe kind of long. We might as well.
Let's do it just quick. Rapid fire.
Ooh, we'll try. Okay. It's not gonna be rapid.
It'll be rapid.
Number 1 craving.
Little Caesar's Crazy Bread.
I want a burger with peanut butter and jelly and a banana on it.
Yes.
Favorite exercise? Rapid.
Kickbacks. I don't know.
My whole glute day yesterday was amazing.
Yeah. Prep brain. I just keep dropping shit.
I thought the deviled eggs on the menu, it said deviled eggs, 9 deviled eggs. And I was like, Kiki, I'm going to order 9 deviled eggs. They're like, that's the price, Becky. That was so funny. Favorite thing this week?
Getting like feedback from Stassi, I think. Just seeing her in person, she's amazing.
Yeah. I just loved being backstage with you.
Yes.
It was so fun. Least favorite?
There was a lot.
Getting second. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll skip that one. Did you do? You don't have cardio.
I have 10 minutes of cardio.
10 minutes of cardio.
So no, I have not done that yet this morning.
Anything during cardio. I just listen to music. Just
yeah.
Get pumped up. New prep hacks or food swaps.
Ooh, favorite meal yesterday: rice, shrimp, and mashed avocado.
So jealous.
Bless.
I got a microwave omelet maker that I'm gonna travel with to make my egg whites in this weekend.
Yes.
And one tip.
Have fun on show day.
Yes, have fun. Be confident on stage. Smile.
Yes, smile and talk to people backstage.
Yeah.
Because that's where you like I don't
That's
know.
the fun.
That's the fun
it's
part of
fun.
it. Because at
I
that
have
point,
like
there's
so many people on Instagram that I talk to that I've met through this. It's so fun.
like at that point of the, like nothing is going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like your routine is what you're gonna be, and what you're presenting on stage is what it's going to be. So you might as well be nice.
Yes, don't be catty.
Yes. All right.
Okay, Instagram.
At Kickerslaugh _ IFBB Pro. Yes.
Mine is Becky_Bikini.
Yeah, so make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if you have anything you want to say.
No, say.
Please be nice. Okay, bye.
Later.